related concentration terms. Once again I am repeating. Number 1, volume percentage. Number 2, weight volume percentage. Number 3, molarity. Number 4, normal. These are the 4 concentration terms which are temperature dependent. All these concentration terms are what? Temperature dependent. Now come to next category, group B. What are the group B concentration terms? These are weight or mass related. That's why they are temperature independent. Temperature independent. Okay. Now, number 1, percentage by mass. This is also called mass percentage. It is also called mass percentage. That is the weight of a solute that present in the 100 grams of a solution. This is very important. 100 grams of a solution. How to calculate the weight of a solution? Weight of a solution is equal to weight of solute plus weight of solvent. Weight of solute is equal to weight of solvent. Number 2, mole fraction. This is very important. Mole fraction generally represented by a symbol X. Mole fraction is a ratio. It is a ratio between the given moles to that of total moles of all components. All components. Given moles of a particular component to that of the total moles of all components. Okay. Now, mole fraction is a ratio which gives given moles divided by total number of moles. Let suppose A, B, 2 components. How many components? 2 components are present in a binary solution. We know how to calculate the number of moles. Number of moles is equal to given mass upon molar mass. Okay. Let's suppose number of moles of A is equal to Na. Number of moles of B is equal to Nb. Okay. Now, what is the mole fraction of A? Given moles, that is number of moles of that component divided by total number of moles. This is called Xa. And for Xb, that is the component B, mole fraction of component B, that is Xb, given moles by total moles. Remember, sum of the mole fraction of all components in a given solution is always equal to unity. How? Xa plus Xb. Xa plus Xb. What is the Xa? Number of moles of A by total moles. Na plus Nb. What is the Xb? Number of moles of B by total moles. Na, Nb. So denominator Na plus Nb. Numerator is also Na plus Nb. Na plus Nb. Na plus Nb will get cancelled. So Xa plus Xb is equal to 1. This is very important. If the one component mole fraction we know in the solution, can we find the mole fraction of another component? Yes, Xa is equal to 1 minus Xb or Xb is equal to 1 minus Xc. So this is the second concentration method. Remember, mole fraction has no units. Mole fraction has no units. Why? Because it is a ratio. Given moles by total moles, moles gets cancelled. So this is just number. It is just number. And one more important, mole percentage. How to calculate the mole percentage is equal to 100 times of the mole fraction. 100 times of the mole fraction. Mole fraction is the fraction means less than 1. If you multiply that mole fraction into 100 times, so that you will get the percentage. You will get the mole percentage. Now come to third concentration term, molality. Third concentration term is molality. What is the definition of a molality? Remember, this is molality, not molarity. Okay? Molarity entirely different. It is the number of moles of solute that present in 1 kg or 1000 grams weight of solvent. This is very important. In molarity, number of moles of a solute present in 1 liter solution. But whereas in molality, number of moles of a solute present in 1 kilogram of solvent or 1000 grams of solvent. Okay? Molality will be equal to number of moles of solute divided by weight of solvent. Weight of solvent obviously expressed in kilogram. Molality small m is equal to number of moles upon weight of solvent, that is the capital W in kilograms. Okay. Now molality is equal to, how to find the number of moles? Given weight upon gram molecular weight into 1 by capital W. Remember, the small w corresponding to solute weight, capital W corresponding to solvent weight. Okay, molality is equal to weight of the solute divided by gram molecular weight of the solute into 1000 by weight of the solvent in grams. How to calculate the weight of the solvent? Here we know weight of the solution is equal to weight of the solute plus weight of the solvent. If you know the weight of the solute and weight of the solution, we can calculate the weight of the solvent. Okay? Now this is temperature independent. Why? There is no any volume related term. Here also there is no any volume related term. Here also there is no any volume related term. And one more important concentration term is there. That is, first one mass percentage, second one mole fraction, third one molality. This is what? Molality. And fourth one more is there, parts per million. Parts per million. Short notation, it is known as a ppm. It is the weight of a solute that present in the million parts of the solution. 1 million nothing but 10 lakhs, that is the 10 to the power 6. So this is the weight of a solute divided by the weight of a solution per million parts, that is the 10 to the power 6 grams of solution. How many grams of a solute is present? That means especially this parts per million expressed only for air pollution, pollution of air, water pollution, degree of hardness. These are the concentrations expressed in parts per million. We know air pollution, in air there are carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, pollutants. The amount of the pollutant is very trace amount, very small amount. That's why we express it in ppm. And water pollution, and also degree of hardness. Some carbonates, bicarbonates, chlorides, sulfates, when they are present in the hot water, the water is said to be hard water. The hardness of a water expressed in terms of degree of hardness, which is expressed in terms of parts per million of CaCO3. In terms of CaCO3. Okay. So these are the four concentration terms which are mass related. Once again, number 1 is the mass percentage. Number 2 is the mole fraction. Number 3 is the molality. Number 4 is the parts per million. Okay.